Okay, welcome back. Today's tutorial will be about Google Forms. Now, Google Forms can be used for a number of different things. It can be used as an exit slip. It can be used to quiz students, to take a poll, get instant feedback. There's numerous things that you can do with them. So we're going to go over just the bare basics today. So to do so, we always start by going to the Apps button, and we go to Drive. Now in Drive, we start here at the New button. From there, I go to More, which will give me an extra menu. At the top of that new menu is Google Forms. So my first thing I do here calls it an untitled form. I give it a title. I'm going to call this My Favorites. This is something you could probably do on the first day of school, the first week of school, if you want to get to know your students a little bit better. So there's a number of types of questions that you can ask students. You can give them a multiple choice where they have their 4 to 5 choices. You can give them a paragraph text where they have to type in their answer. Those are the probably two most popular ways that you can do it. So I'm going to be using a combination of multiple choice and paragraph text. I'll start with some paragraph text here. The first day of school, some questions that I ask students are about their favorite things. So I'd ask them to list their favorite food. Okay, this question type here says multiple choice. I want to change that to paragraph text. Make it a required question. Click done, and my first question has been entered into the form. So I want to click add item. Let's see. Something else that I may want to know is my favorite music. I'll say my favorite type of music. Change it from multiple choice to paragraph text. Required question. Done. I have 2 down. We'll add another one. Oops, can't type. Favorite sports teams. Make that a paragraph text. Required question. Done. Well, a couple more here. Excuse me. Do another paragraph text here. My favorite. Let's see. Maybe a good one here. My favorite. Let's try teacher. Who's my favorite teacher growing up? Maybe they might choose you. Paragraph text. Make it a required question. Done. And the last one I'll do, I'm going to keep it as a multiple choice. Let's see. We'll call this one, who is the principal at Monty Middle School? Make it multiple choice, and now I get to choose my options that I'm going to give them. So I'll give them 4 choices, and we'll see if they can figure out the correct one. I gave them 4 choices. I'll make it a required question. Click done. Now I have a 5-question form. Again, you can make these as long as you want, and all varied types of questions. That's what it looks like. Now, to do so, I would send the form to the students. I would type in their email addresses, and if I had them saved as a group, then they would each get a copy of the form, and they could answer the form directly out of their email. So if you want to kind of see what the form looks like yourself, maybe answer the questions yourself. Up here it says View Live Form. It opens up a new tab, and this is where I can put my answers. So my favorite food: sushi, Tommy's original hamburgers. Let's see, and type of truck, type of music, hip hop, and we'll see. Tejano. There we go. Favorite sports team. So this could take a while. more. There we go. My favorite teacher. Wow, that would be a tough one. I'm going to put here Mr. Young. And who was the principal at Monty Middle School? That's a tough one. I guess I'll answer it seriously. And I submit. And my survey has been submitted. Now, in your drive, right next to wherever you saved your form, will be a spreadsheet. It's the same name as your form. And the spreadsheet, every time somebody gives you a response, it updates the spreadsheet. So if I go back to my drive, I'll scroll down to where I have it saved. And right here, the first one there, that's the form itself, my favorites. Now right here it says my favorites responses. If I click on that, it's going to show the timestamp when it was actually answered. It shows you each question here in the top. Each question has its own column and the answers that I put for that. Now, what I didn't do in this, I didn't put a name. A good idea would be to put the name as a first question so you can see in order here the names of the people who actually answered the questions. Now, in the future, I'll show you how to use an add-on to automatically grade it. You would take the form first, and you'd be the first one to put in your answers, and you would select your answers as the key, and then it would be graded based on the key. And every submission would be automatically graded, and it would be a very valuable tool in however you plan to use it. So that will be the next time, but this is the basics of a form. I hope you've learned something about this. If you have more questions, feel free to give me an email, and I'll be over to help you. Hope this helps, and we'll see you next time.